Heyyyoo, it's Harley, also known as Tarot with Har on other social media accounts like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I'm here with a few pick a deck readings for the new moon in Sagittarius and the partial lunar eclipse that's happening today. Overall, I'm just looking to provide messages for things that are coming up with these energies for you. I'm looking for any changes, anything that you may need to let go of, or things you should work on manifesting, anything that comes through from spirit or the universe or your guides. I just want to take a minute with you to just do some breathing exercises to clear our mind, body, and spirit. At least 3 to 5 breaths, deep breathing. So let's take a minute, close our eyes, and just center ourselves together. Okay, once you've done your breathing and you feel centered and grounded, I want you to ask your spirit team, spirit guides, the universe, whoever you subscribe to, on which pile is best for you. I actually have them facing me, so let me turn them around. I apologize. I'm new to this whole video making thing, and I'm going to be real candid with y'all all the time. I'm not going to cut anything out. I have dogs, I have cats that run around. Any random sounds, just be prepared for it, because I'm going to be real with y'all. Every time y'all come into a video with me, it's just going to be as transparent and real as possible, real time. Alrighty, so now that I have these all facing the right direction, I will also add some crystals to these for those of you that like to pick your piles by crystals. But for those of you that don't need a crystal to pick your pile, I'm gonna leave this here for a few seconds or so for you to pick whichever one calls to you. I'm going to shuffle them in real time. So just think about yourself and what you need, things that you are trying to manifest right now. Maybe even ask spirit for a sign so you know that you pick the right pile or the right deck. So yeah, I'm gonna be quiet for a little bit so you can pick. I'm going to add some crystals now to the piles. Pile number 1 is going to have hematite. Pile number 2 is going to have the rose quartz heart. And pile number 3 is going to have lapis lazuli. Now I'm going to give you some more time to pick. Alrighty, we're gonna do pile number 1 now with your hematite. Let me move these out the way. Alrighty, so this stone is very good for grounding. It's good to put in your pocket when you are up in the air and you need to come back down to earth. Carry it with you for a day or so. It's great to have around while needing to study or stay focused on a project. So just keep that in mind. Let's see if I can keep it in frame. We'll put it in this corner. And let's see here. I do read reversals in this deck. It's one of the only decks I do that with, so just wanted to let you know. I'm also going to use the Moonology Oracle deck. I don't know why I split my deck. I don't know how to pyramid decks, like, or cards. It's fun fact about me is I don't know how to pyramid cards at all. My dad tried to teach me once because he used to play cards, and I'm just like, I don't know. Alrighty, so pile number 1. What do they need to know? Those who chose this deck for their messages for the new moon / solar, partial solar eclipse coming in. What are the messages for pile number 1? We have 5 of Cups here. I need to remember to have this face, you guys. 5 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Ace of Pentacles. 7 of Wands. Let me move these up just a little bit. Okay. Any other messages with the tarot for pile number 1? Coming in with the new moon in Sagittarius, partial lunar eclipse. Sorry, partial solar eclipse. We've got the Death card. Knight of Pentacles. Anything else? Oh. 8 of Wands. Alrighty, we're gonna stop with this. The bottom of the deck energy is Queen of Cups. So we'll set her over here. She's gonna kind of be off in the side. I can fit her on this side. Here we go. There we go. Alrighty, so what I'm seeing here is definitely, I feel like something in a relationship or in the family dynamic hasn't worked out how you expected, or something in the family, in the household, has disappointed you, or it will. This could be something coming up. But you're presented with an opportunity through this. Whatever disappointment you are experiencing or going to experience presents you with a new opportunity that requires you to stand your ground and stand up for yourself. Ooh, yes, that's the opportunity here. I feel like you're being tested with something in the home life. It's testing how well you stand up for yourself or your ability to choose yourself. And that brings in a lot of change for you, as most eclipses do. This is bringing in an ending of sorts. Maybe someone doesn't like that you're standing up for yourself, but what's most important is how you feel about it. And maybe not even just standing up for yourself because of this Queen of Cups. It could be standing up for others. And someone doesn't like that you're standing up for others, so maybe somebody takes an exit in your life. That could be something that is coming up with this cycle. Or it could just be, you know, this pattern of not standing up for yourself or others that is ending with this card here. I definitely feel like the Knight of Pentacles being right directly underneath Ace of Pentacles could also indicate that this is work related, you know, how you support your home, your foundations, how you provide for them. So this could be work related as well. Maybe you stand up for someone at work that is just getting a rough deal, or you're standing up for yourself against a boss. You're like, nah, that ain't fair. But by doing this, I definitely see things ending up for the better with these cards here. Things are going to go into high motion. Let's see here. Let's pull a little bit more on this Eight of Wands. Can I get some clarifier on the Eight of Wands? What's coming in rapidly with this Eight of Wands? Oh, okay, we have the Empress. And we have the High Priestess. Okay, yeah. You're embodying a lot of power, self-made power, by standing up for yourself like this, or standing up for others like this. You are embodying the Empress and the High Priestess energies. This gives me like serious boss mentality. Maybe you standing up for yourself gets you promoted in the workplace. I would feel more that way though if it was like Queen of Pentacles or the King of Pentacles that came out, because it's the Empress. This is more nurturing energy, like with the Queen of Cups here. This is someone who nurtures themselves, someone who nurtures others. So I definitely feel like this puts you on a path to maybe even like a life purpose type thing of taking care of others, because it has to do with your intuition and what's within. So this is something that you know deep within that you need to do. Let's get some oracle cards about this. Sorry if I'm going too fast. I do kind of want these readings to be a little short today just because of my time frame. But one of these days I'm going to get up in here and do a real in-depth reading for everyone. Let's see here. Those who selected pile 1, could I get some further clarification with the oracle cards? Yes, your commitment is being tested. Your commitment to yourself or to others definitely is being tested right now. What else is coming in for pile number 1? We have your hard work is going to pay off. Anything else for pile number 1, deck number 1? Luck is on your side, new moon in Sagittarius. I'm going to put these a little bit more in frame for you. I apologize. Anything else for those who picked deck number 1? Do you have any other messages for those who picked deck number 1? Communication is key. Anything else? New moon in Sagittarius. Partial solar eclipse for those who selected pile number 1. We have a new start is coming. I think this is beautiful. Bottom of the deck energy is don't let your pride get in the way. Okay, so yeah, this is definitely, I feel like going along with what I kind of said about your commitment being tested here with this Four of Wands, and it was the Queen of Cups, I think, that made me feel that way, as well as this Knight of Pentacles. This lesson that's coming in with the Five of Cups, think of it as like a mini tower moment. I kind of think of the Five of Cups that way personally. It's not the worst that could happen, but it is definitely a lesson that can be learned. So it's not the tower, of course, but it's like a little mini lesson. So further, what I'm getting here, I definitely still kind of feel like this has to do with career or workplace stuff because of Capricorn energy here, but it could just be that your hard work is paying off in the effort that you're putting in with yourself and with others, that nurturing energy. The hard work you're putting into your commitments is paying off. And again, I feel like you're standing up for someone or yourself because of this communication is key card. The new moon and the partial solar eclipse are bringing in this energy of no more. Like, I am done with the BS. I'm here to help others, to help myself, and that is what I'm gonna do. That is the energy here. Is like, no more BS. I'm done. But with the bottom of the energy deck being that full moon in Leo, don't let pride get in your way. Definitely go about this situation with your morals intact. Definitely think before you speak. Definitely be very meticulous in this. Plan it out. Think about it before you act on this. But you definitely need to. You definitely need to go ahead and speak up and stand up for yourself or others, whichever that applies to for you. I think it's cool because we have the new moon in Sagittarius, and we got the new moon in Sagittarius card, and the fact that it says luck is on your side, I definitely feel like, even though there's that little warning with the full moon in Leo card to watch your pride and make sure that this isn't coming from your ego and it's coming from your higher self, you are protected in this situation with that luck on your side is on your side card. You are protected to move forward with this, and it is part of your life purpose, I feel. That's the overall feeling I'm getting here. And that new start is coming with this 8 of Wands down here. These are definitely good energies, confirmation that this is something you're meant to do, because once you do so, it's taking you other places for you to further your life lessons and paths. Yeah, I hope that this little mini reading helps you today and gives you some insight into what's coming next for you. And please comment below and let me know what your individual situation is, if you don't mind sharing, because I know that this will be different for everyone. Some of you are dealing with strictly home life stuff, and others of you are dealing with the work the work situations. But yeah, definitely let me know how you're feeling about this reading. Let me know if there's anything else that you would like to know for your own personal journey. I am open for readings right now, open for scheduling. So you can email me at tarotwithhar@gmail.com or direct message me at any of my other social media sites like Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all under Tarot with Har. And yeah, I would love to get into this deeper with you. I'm going to move on to pile number 2 now with the Rose Quartz Heart. Let's see here, pile number 2. Sorry about my nails, you guys. I didn't apologize to pile number 1. But I like to keep my nails kind of natural, and I tried to paint them for once, and it just didn't come off very well when I decided I didn't want to do that anymore. But anyway, so pile number 2, this is going to be your reading for the new moon in Sagittarius and the partial lunar eclipse today, what these energies are here to offer you. I'm also going to be pulling from my Moonology Oracle deck. And these readings are kind of short today just because of my time frame and what I have time to do. And yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and jump into it now. Pile number 2. Those who picked pile number 2 or deck number 2, what are their messages for the new moon in Sagittarius? We have the Death card. Pile number 1 had the Death card. We have Ace of Wands. Coming up for those who selected deck number 2 with the new moon in Sagittarius. Okay, we have Wheel of Fortune. Okay, we have 6 of Wands. 7 of Wands. 8 of Wands. I promise that this is well shuffled. Let's see here. Oh, okay, we've got 6 of Pentacles and Ace of Cups. I'm going to stop it there. And we've got 2 of Wands on the bottom of the deck energy. I don't know if you'll be able to see it in that corner. Let's see here. Can I move everything up a little bit? I'm sorry if I'm cutting these top cards off a little. Let's pull these over and scooch them off to the side a little. What do I know? Sorry, my roommate is playing music and I'm starting to sing along. I did peek that King of Cups, and I think just because I saw it, it does kind of apply to the reading, I think. But it's underneath your overall energy, so I would say King of Cups plays a light role in your reading. But it's still there. That energy's still there. I saw it. So, yeah, let's see here. What am I seeing for you guys for the new moon in Sagittarius? I definitely feel like the eclipse is bringing in an ending of sorts for you. You're releasing something to bring in something new. I definitely feel like this is happening very quickly, not just because of 8 of Wands, but your Wheel of Fortune, and then you have 6, 7, 8. It counts up. So I definitely feel like not only is this going to be something that is happening very quickly for you, I'm feeling that this is a leveling up period for you. You are upgrading. I feel like it is a creative opportunity of sorts. Maybe this ending is bringing in an opportunity for you to pursue some hobbies and turn them into, like, career stuff, I'm kind of feeling. I also feel with this card that it's something that helps others. But also that card comes with a warning to make sure that you're not being taken advantage of as well. So keep that in mind as you move forward with your plans and goals. Whatever it is that you are trying to begin with this ace here, you're going to be successful. You may still feel a little bit defensive or like you need to fight for this, and that is fine. Whatever keeps you moving forward, but just be aware that you are going to be victorious. Anyone who's trying to tear you down that you have to defend yourself against is not going to be successful because things are just moving rapidly and there's nothing they can do to stop it. Another reason why I feel like this is like a creative energy where you may be turning to your hobbies after whatever has ended for you is this Ace of Cups and this Ace of Wands. Both of these together give me that vibe because both of them can be related to creativity and passion. This one's a little bit more passion. This one's a little bit more emotional creativity, while I feel like this is more material creativity. I know that like material is pentacles, but I just feel like the wand is like more of a physical manifestation, while this is like inner manifestation. Also, as always, this could be a new start in romance. That is something that card represents, but it doesn't have to be love that is coming in for you. And I'm overall getting like business venture vibes. Like this is someone here at your end of the, bottom of the deck energies. This is someone here who's like a boss. Like she's a boss woman. Look at her energy. She's just like on top of her shit. She's waiting. It's not like 3 of Wands, so it's not necessarily waiting for ships to come in, but it does have similar energy here with her watching out on the horizon. This is also collaborative energies, so I definitely kind of feel like you're on a path of what is that called? Entrepreneurship. Like you're definitely building something for yourself that you could profit off of, I feel like, but it's something that you love, something that you really care about. Let's get some further clarifiers with the Moonology Oracle. I'm gonna use my selenite and clear the energies from pile 1. Okay, so what other messages do we have for those who selected pile number 2? What's coming in for those who selected pile number 2 or deck number 2 with the New moon and Sagittarius energies. We have prosperity lies ahead. That's new moon in Taurus. We have the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. Y'all are getting a lot of cards that pile number 1 picked, so you might want to watch that as well, because they do kind of seem to intertwine a little bit. They also had the Death card, 8 of Wands. They have a new beginning. Theirs is, I feel like, more career related, but yours is also pointing career related for me, so I would think about watching pile number 1, especially if you were drawn to it before, because they also had this card. That's where I was coming from. A new romantic cycle begins, so this could be love for some of you instead of that creative endeavor I was seeing. But love is creative. Maybe you're collabing with this new partnership in these hobbies, or you find it by pursuing these hobbies as a career, and the two of you come together to collaborate on this new beginning and this new project. That's a message for some of you. You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. You have both full moon in Libra and new moon in Libra, so you have both the Libra cards. You could be dealing with a Libra. The bottom of the deck energy is hold your vision, fixed moon. I'm not going to be able to fit that one in the frame, I don't think. I can as an individual card. There we go. If you want to be able to look at it while I talk. So yeah, let's see here. That ending that happened with this Death card, I think it was divinely guided. It was putting you through the shitter. I don't actually mean to use those kind of words because I don't know if they're appropriate on here. But anyway, it was something that was putting you through it. Through the ringer is a better term there. Not term, but phrase. It's something that was really draining you, and that cycle has ended or is ending with this new moon / solar eclipse energies. And it's bringing you this prosperity. Again, this card makes me, both of these cards make me feel like you're going into like a period of investment in your passions and turning them into something material, something that can support you. But for those of you that you're not working on anything creative, because I definitely feel called to say that maybe that's not something that is happening for you, this could straight up just be a love reading. Maybe you ended a relationship or got out of something toxic, and now you have this new person coming in. Could be a Libra, could be an earth sign, because you have all 3 earth signs here. And you have this Ace of Cups at the end of the reading. 2 is a number of union. 6 is the number of love. So yeah, this could just straight up be a love reading for some of you who aren't dealing with creative arts or creative endeavors. And of course you have the new romantic cycle begins. So I definitely feel like everyone who picked this reading, to some degree, there's gonna be a change in your love life. For those of you in a relationship, maybe you and a partner try something new, or you start a new path together. Maybe some of you are getting married, engaged. It is the holiday season after all. That's pretty common. For those of you that are single, someone is definitely coming in, I'm feeling, especially with that Ace of Cups and this card being here. Remember that you are good enough. Whether you are pursuing your passions and trying to turn them into a business, or you are pursuing a new person, if you are pursuing bettering a current relationship, whatever it is, know that you are deserving of that. Know that you have earned it, that you are good enough. Know that if this is a vanity thing, you are beautiful enough. Like, definitely believe in yourself and know that you deserve whatever this newness is coming in. Because otherwise, if you don't, you are blocking your blessings. Because if you don't feel good enough, how are you going to be able to properly accept what is coming in? So definitely believe in yourself and that you deserve this. No matter what you're going through, a win-win outcome is forecast. That's what this card feels like to me. No matter what, like, you're gonna win. So if you feel like there are two choices ahead of you, like with this Two of Wands, maybe you feel torn between the two. I know that Two of Swords is like when you can't make a decision, but if you feel torn between something, I feel like a message for someone out there who's feeling kind of torn between two things is no matter which path you choose, you're going to be okay. But make sure no matter what path you choose in the end, commit to it. For those of you that need to also watch pile 1 or that plan to watch pile 1, there's a message there about your commitment being tested. So definitely just once you pick a path, once you dedicate yourself to it, you need to hold your vision, believe in it, believe in yourself and believe in it to fully bring it into the material, to fully manifest it. And yeah, I think that is all that I have for pile number 2. I did also want to mention, because I saw the King of Cups actually, I forgot to jump back into that, that I definitely, because I meant to bring that up when I started talking about love stuff, I definitely feel like you could be bringing in someone who is nurturing, who is emotionally mature. If that is something you lacked before and that is why you had to end this toxic situation, this is someone who's going to give you that fulfillment, that emotional fulfillment that you need or that you are seeking. Otherwise, this could also be the energy of yourself, needing to be more compassionate, more of a humanitarian type vibe. That also goes into this whole like serving others type energy I was feeling with this card. So just keep that in mind. Either you are the King of Cups or someone with those qualities is coming in. And yeah, I hope that this reading has helped you, and I would love to hear from you in the comments on your specific situation. If you would like to know more about your specific situation, I do have readings currently open. You are more than welcome to email me at tarotwithharley@gmail.com. And also, if you picked pile 1 and had watched it before this, I think I had put in there or had said in pile number 1 that it was tarotwithhar@gmail.com. It's tarotwithharley@gmail.com. You can also direct message me on any of my other social media accounts, Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook. All are under Tarot with Har. So yeah, if you would like another reading or your own personal reading, go ahead and hit me up there. I'm going to move on to pile number 3 or deck number 3. For those of you who picked deck number 3, we have lapis lazuli. I personally love this stone. This is my favorite crystal. Fun little tidbit about me, crystal or stone. It has a lot to do with the truth. And I think that's why I love it so much, because that is one of my biggest important qualities that I need in other people, that I strive to have within myself, is to completely be honest and truthful. I also believe that this is a good communication stone, I believe. It is associated with Archangel Michael, for those of you that subscribe to believing in angels. He is personally one of my guides, another personal tidbit there. But to each their own. If this isn't a spirit guide thing, dismiss that. I just think lapis lazuli is also really pretty. It's got little gold flecks in it in the light. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep these readings short, and I'm just like rambling about your stone. Can you tell it's my favorite? So let's see here. This reading is going to be kind of short today just because I have some other things I gotta do, but I did just want to put something out for these energies. It's going to be for the new moon in Sagittarius in the eclipse, just what these energies are bringing in for you, any cycles that are ending, that kind of thing, anything that comes up. So let's see here for pile or deck number 3, those who chose this deck. What is the message that is coming in for them? What is the message coming in for those who picked pile number 3 or deck number 3? What is coming in for them with the new moon in Sagittarius and the partial solar eclipse? What energies are coming in? What are they dealing with for those who picked this pile? High Priestess, Ace of Swords. Got the Death card. The Death card has come out in every pile. And I just feel like that makes sense, of course, because we're dealing with an eclipse. And so that brings in endings and change. But I'm still just like, dang, it's come out in every deck. Let's see here. Prince of Cups. I believe this is also traditionally the Knight of Cups, because I might be wrong on that one. I think there's still a Knight of Cups, so maybe this is usually the page. And then we have, I'm going to put this one back. Spirit says put that one back. If it is meant to come out, it will come back out. Let's see here. What is coming out for pile number 3, deck number 3? What is coming about with the new moon and the solar eclipse? Here we have Queen of Discs, 6 of Cups. Anything else for this deck, for this pile, those who picked this? Okay, we have Strife. 5 of Wands. By the way, 6 of Cups says pleasure. And then the 6 of Discs says success. I'm going to scoot these over to fit them in. And I'm going to go ahead and leave it at that. And your bottom of the deck energy is Princess of Cups. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but this is the Thoth deck. I think I had mentioned that in the beginning. I hope I did. But this is the Thoth deck, and Thoth is an Egyptian god. He is also associated with the quality of truth, just like Archangel Michael. So if you do subscribe to spirit guides and angels and such, one of them could be your spirit guides, Archangel Michael or Thoth. I definitely feel like this new moon and eclipse are bringing in an awakening of sorts for you. That is a big message I'm getting here. This tells me here, this Death card with 5 of Wands, I feel like the ending that is coming for you, or the change that's coming for you with this card, is whatever this conflict or competition represents for you. This energy is coming to an end, and it's bringing in, I feel like, some emotional and material success with these cards. Not only does it say success, but it's bringing in some clarity at least. Let's see, 6 of Cups. I know in most decks, 6 of Cups kind of has to do with some past stuff as well, like family, childhood, inner child. Could also have to do with like past life energies. So maybe the awakening you're having that is coming in with these cards has to do with that. Maybe you realize, maybe you do a past life meditation or something, or have a dream and it just is so vivid, and maybe that's something from your past life. A message that is coming in for some of you is past life stuff is being revealed, and it sets you on this path. But for those of you, it could just be that you are healing past traumas that have caused you to be a little bit defensive, or has caused someone else in your life to be a bit defensive. I see you coming into a place of agreement, because you might be dealing with another person with this pair here. So I feel like you are coming in to an agreement or resolution from these energies. I definitely feel that some of you are dealing with family stuff with these cards. Sorry, these cards. I don't know why I pointed at that one. Because she's the mom. Like, she's typically, you know, in another deck, Queen of Pentacles. On this one it's discs, but Queen of Pentacles, she's the mother figure next to the Empress. And this being like the past life inner child stuff, if you're not doing the past life journey that I can see here, you're doing an inner child journey. I feel you're healing some inner child stuff. You may be doing that because some of you are a mom yourself and your kid has triggered it, dealing with something like fighting with your child has made you realize something about yourself or how you were raised, and you are having to heal that now or let it go so that as a family you can move forward and be successful. This is also Six of Pentacles, has to do with that was in the last deck as well, I believe, in pile number 2, but it has a lot to do with making sure that you aren't being taken advantage of. So I definitely feel like this past life or inner child healing that you need to do is definitely important to holding up that boundary and knowing when to say no to others and when it's appropriate to help. I want to know more about the Prince of Cups and Princess of Cups, but I don't actually know what happened to my little Thoth booklet. I'm looking around my room and I don't see it anywhere. And without my phone, I won't be able to Google it. But I seriously can't remember if they are replacing the Knight or the Page or neither. Because, I mean, we have the Queens and we have the Kings in this deck. Oh, no, you don't have Kings. You only have Prince. Okay, so yeah. So this is actually your King of Cups in traditional or other tarot. Sorry, I had to figure that out for a second. That's the reason I wanted to look at the book, to see what these cards are traditionally in other decks. So this would be your Page and this is your King. And so I definitely feel like communication is coming in, with this being your under the deck energies or your overall energy. And it's an emotional conversation, and again, a conversation of how you can better serve others, I feel like, with these two cards. So yeah, for some of you, that specific message of dealing with family or dealing with your own children and it making you realize something about yourself, it's going to make you a better provider for that person or for your family. And yeah, others of you who don't have children, this is like past life or just inner child healing in general that's been triggered by something. With this Ace of Swords, maybe someone said something, and again, some of you could have just had a dream or something, but there's definitely a call to release something from your past in order to be this person here. Let's get some clarifiers with the Moonology deck. I'm going to use my selenite to clear the energies from pile number 2. Let's see, those who selected deck number 3 or pile number 3, what are the other messages for them? What are some further clarifying messages with this deck for them? For those of you who selected this pile, what is coming in for you with the new moon in Sagittarius and the eclipse energies? Prosperity lies ahead. Don't let pride get in your way. Nothing is set in stone. Conclusions are within reach. And show the world the real you. I feel called to pull another oracle card for y'all. I'm pretty sure I did 5 for the other 2. I don't remember. Let's see here. Pile number 3. I feel like, oh, y'all are giving me 2. Okay. So you have be bold and make the first move, and also bring love into the situation. I'm going to layer these cards, so I just wanted to show them to you real quick. But those came out as well. And then I'm going to pull these up a little bit further so you can see them completely. Okay, I hope that helps. So yeah, I definitely feel a strong message for someone specific about that, dealing with a child and it triggering your own inner child healing, and maybe something that happened when you were being raised and when you were a kid. You need to bring love into the situation. Maybe you got really angry with that strife card, that 5 of Wands card with your kid, and you're feeling bad about it. Know that you can come back from this. Just apologize, explain that, you know, maybe you came from this place because of how you were raised, and you know that it isn't right, and that you were just having a hard day. And apologize, bring love into the situation. Let your kid or your family member know that you didn't mean to hurt their feelings or make things worse, if that is the case, if that is what has happened. Apologies are in order, and everything's going to be okay, because nothing is set in stone. You still have the power to change this situation and make it better. For those of you that are just dealing with that inner child healing on your own, that wasn't triggered by having a kid or anything like that, for those of you that are doing the past life journey, again, I feel like there's something for those of you that aren't dealing with a kid where you need to speak up, and you do need to come from a place of love when you do. You don't want to come from your ego. Everyone who picked this pile, do not come from your ego. Come from a place of love. Tune in with your higher self. And yeah, those of you that are like releasing past life or inner child trauma, it's going to open up a new side of yourself that hasn't gotten to be there in the world, in your material. Something about you is awakening, and it's time to show the world the real you. Don't be afraid. And yeah, you going through this growth, this journey, is bringing in only good things for you. It's bringing in an ending of this trauma, this toxic vibe, and it's allowing you to fully embody who you are as a person, and for you to be that King of Cups / that motherly energy, to be that amazing person you want to be for you, for your family. Wow, this is just beautiful. Like, honestly, I'm proud of y'all for ending your cycles. Like, big proud. And yeah, I really hope that this reading helps you. I'm sorry that I had to keep it so short. But if you would like to further dive into your personal journey, your personal story, how this applies to you personally, I do have readings open and available for scheduling. You can just email me at tarotwithharley@gmail.com, or direct message me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. All of those accounts are under Tarot with Har. And yeah, I hope that this reading helps you. Please go ahead and let me know how you feel in the comments. And I appreciate you being here. And yeah, thank you. Bye.